Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. This is what you might call a bonus introduction. The original video that I recorded, I had no intention of it being as long as it was. So what I've had to do is actually split it in half. This video actually goes into a lot of detail on how you wash a car, and will also highlight the difference between a detailer doing the car and the £10 backstreet car washes that do your car. And hopefully, if you watch all the way through this and the second part of the video, you'll understand why the prices are so different and exactly what you're getting for your money. Okay, on with the real intro now. You lucky people. Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. Today's video, what we're going to do is clean my filthy car. The amount of dirt that's gone on it from rain and such like recently is unreal. I'll give you a quick spin round and you can have a look. Look at the state of this. You can see so much dirt on there. So definitely time for a clean. So that's what we're going to get on with. Right, got all the equipment ready. We're using the external mic on this today, and there is a little bit of a breeze, so to try and cut down the wind noise I've got it quite close to my mouth, so you probably hear me breathing, so apologies for that. Anyway, all the equipment's ready, so now we're going to start, and as always I start with the wheels. There's no right or wrong with this. If you want to leave the wheels till last, leave the wheels till last, but I like to get them done first. So what we're going to do is get our bucket there. We'll give the wheels a quick wet down first, try and soften any of the dirt that's on there. I'm having problems with the battery for some reason. So, right, everything's been wet down. Now we'll give it a clean. Oh, where's my gloves? Put my gloves back on. My trusty green gloves. Okay, first off we're going to give it some of the dedicated wheel cleaner. I'll let that soak for a second while I spray the rear wheel. In fairness, these wheels are not too bad because they're cleaned every time I wash the car, so they're not bad at all. So first step, we do the wheel arches, and we get our big brush and we get down and clean the wheel arches. Okay, and now we'll go to the other brush and clean the actual wheel. So we start at one point, and as I said in the other video I did, we do a V motion, trying to get behind the spokes. Front wheels on any car are always going to be worse than rear wheels. They get a lot more brake dust. Most of your braking power is on the front of the vehicle. Okay, so that's the spokes of the wheels done. Now we'll do the front of the wheel. As I said in my previous video, I like to use a detailing brush for doing this. We go all the way around the rim first. And then we start on the face. Okay, now we've got to rinse off. Okay, so the wheel's looking a lot better. It's the same process on all the wheels, so I won't bore you with recording all that. I'll just get on and do those and then we'll move on. Okay, as I'm going to be using it, I thought it might be a good time to introduce you to a different product. This one is CarPro it's CarPro Hydro 2. It's basically a sealant, and you dilute this down to 1:6. So I'm going to put 100 ml of solution in here. There's 100 ml, and then we want 600 ml of water. So let's just get the hose. And we'll measure out 600 ml of water. So we've got a spray bottle. There is some still left in there. Not very much though. So we've got 100 ml of the Hydro 2. And now we want 600 ml of water. Clean that out first so I can see what I'm looking at. That's 300 ml. And we'll do another 300 ml. Like so. There we go. Tiny weeny little bit left, but that little bit won't make no difference. Put our top back on our spray, give it a good shake, and then we'll show you what this does. Let's get my gloves back on again. What we want this surface to be wet, so I'm going to give it a quick spray. Oh, be an idea to put the water back onto the jet wash first. So we'll give the wheel a quick spray, and you can see how the water's just sitting on there. Yeah? This is actually made for proper paintwork, but I like to do my wheels with it every now and again. So we give it a good coating. Like so, and then virtually immediately, certainly within a couple of seconds, we spray it off and watch the difference. And there you see how the water's beading off of it and it's repelling the water. But you must get it off virtually straight away. Can't leave it on there. So I'm going to go around and do the rest of the wheels with that, and then we'll move on to the proper wash. Right, with the amount of grit that's on the car from the rain and such like, I'm going to do the same process as I did with the wheels. I'm going to wet the car down first to soften any dirt that's stuck on there, and then we'll snow foam. So, as you can see, there's quite a lot of dirt on there. So we'll give it a quick blast over with the jet wash to get it wet, and then we'll snow foam. Okay, so that's nice and wet. Just give that a minute for it to soak in and we'll get the snow foam ready. Okay, so let's attach the snow foam lance. With these Karcher jet washes, they are a push and twist connector. So we can take the main lance off, and then we get a snow foam lance, and push it in and twist, and that's locked into place. And then we should be ready to put some snow foam on. Okay, while the snow foam does its work, I'll leave it connected up because we may need to add some. But we're going to get another detailing brush, which I have in my pocket here. I'm going to go around and do the crevices. So, nice straight lines in the crevices. Around the window rubbers. If you've got different methods that you like to use when you're doing your cars, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you do. And any products that you like. One of the channels, if you're interested in detailing, one of the channels that I watch that's very good is John on the Forensic Detailing channel. He goes into testing a lot of products, and I have bought quite a few products on his recommendations and his tests. It was him that introduced me to bouncers done and dusted, and I absolutely love that detailing spray. It's a good time to clean in your fuel area as well, your fuel cap. Obviously make sure your cap's on properly. Once you've done the fuel area, it's a good idea to rinse your brush, just in case you've got any residues on there. Got a lot of dirt in there. One of the things I find funny in this industry is the way people respond when you tell them how much it's going to cost them to have their cars done. You get a lot of people with like normal cars, nothing special, want you to do their cars for them, and they expect you to do it for next to nothing, and they get very shocked when you tell them the price it's going to cost. And the problem is that most of them are used to these corner street washes, but they do fine. I mean, they get your car clean, but long term they do a lot of damage to your paintwork, and if you want to keep your car nice for years, then I wouldn't recommend using them. But as I say, they do fine if all you want to do is get your car clean on the cheap. But if you want to keep your car looking really good for a long time, then pay a professional to do it. In the long run, it is all better. And it is starting to dry up a little bit, so I'm going to give it a little bit more snow foam, because we don't really want it to dry. Doesn't need to be as much as the first coating. All we're really trying to do is keep it wet. Just have a quick inspection and see if there's anything else we need to work. No, I think that looks pretty good. You find the areas around badges collect dirt quite severely, so it's always worthwhile giving them a good go. one of the differences between what I show you and what you'll see on a lot of the other channels. A lot of the other detailing channels all have garages and work from nice ideal conditions inside a garage or such like. Well, I don't have that luxury. I don't have a garage. But you'll see you can get just as good a results from working outside without the garage. If I had a choice, yeah, obviously I would like a garage, but I haven't got one, so you make do with what you can. And there's no shame in that. Okay, so we'll rinse our brush off and then we'll jet wash the snow foam off. So we need to take snow foam off of the lance again. Again, push in, twist. Put our lance back on. And we only want the power very low on these because the K7's probably a little bit over the top. You don't need to go to a K7. K4 would be plenty ample. You don't need the amount of power to wash a car. As you can see, I know I washed the wheels first and I put the spray on them first, and then we've gone over it and snow foam went on the wheels. But as you can see, I rinse off and they're perfectly fine, and you can see the amount of beading you've still got on there. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please give me a like and subscribe down below. Thanks. Bye for now.